Hey, yo, this is Horny Bastards. What's the worst thing you ever did in school?
In school? We probably cut class, man, and we were smoking
I need something
weed.
juicier than that. Come on.
All right, listen. So I was in Fort Lauderdale, right? And at freshman year, I was a dork, straight up, class, the whole nine. But I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start selling some weed, right?
Yep.
And so I started to think I'm going to sell some weed, whatever. So these motherfuckers light a joint and shit up in the bathroom, not knowing that the fucking bathroom had cameras, had everything. Motherfucker had smoke signals. Woo! So, me being a dumbass, I'm like, yeah, I got away. I get back to class, and motherfucker get a call. Come here, Mr. Gabriel. And Mr. Gabriel come out, and they catch me. I see it on camera, and they're like, well, where's the marijuana at? And I'm like, motherfucker, I got that marijuana stuffed in my fucking balls, you hear? And I'm like, yo. Yeah, I don't have no weed. My mom comes in and she say, just give him the weed, honey. Just give him the weed. I'm like, Ma, I ain't even got no weed. What are they talking about? Well, they got you on camera passing the marijuana. I said, no, they don't. That's not me, Ma. That's not. But it's you. I said, Ma, that's not me. I'm telling you, the cameras are fixed. But yeah, and then I got expelled for like fucking 2 years. Fuck that.
All right, bro. Thank you for the interview.
Right,
you have a nice day.
Easy, bro.
I'm scared.
All right, this is Horny Bastards. All right, so what do you think of the president?
No comment.
What's the worst thing you ever did in school?
I don't know. I'm not a good interview person.
Y'all want to do it?
Okay.
What's the worst thing you ever did in school?
He's a good person for this.
Hey, come here. What's the worst thing you ever did in school?
I'm in witness protection.
All right, y'all have a nice night. All right, this is Horny Bastards. What's the worst thing you ever did in school?
Worst thing I ever did in school, fuck my teacher.
What about you? What's the worst thing you ever did in school?
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth?
Yeah.
All right, you have a nice night.
You too.
All right, we're here with Carlos. Alrighty, what's something you never told your ex?
Something I never told my ex?
Yep.
Every time I fucked her, I took Viagra.
Gee, so the pussy wasn't no good?
She wasn't the biggest turn on. But made it work. Made it work.
Man, you have a nice night.
Thank you, bro. You too.
What's your YouTube channel called?
Horny Bastards.
20 Bastards?
Horny Bastards.
Oh, Horny Bastards. I think I like this channel already.
So, let's see, what's something you never told your mom?
I was in a drive-by.
How'd it go? Nah, don't say that.
I was the one shooting.
All right, man, you have a nice night.
All right, man. Easy.
All right, this is Horny Bastards. Ready? All right, what's the worst thing you ever did in school?
Wow, this is kind of tough on the spot. I don't know. Give me a minute to think.
Okay. You want a different question? What's something you never told your ex-girlfriend?
Another question. I'm trying to think of the worst thing I did in school. Because I did.
What's something you never told your parents?
I did a lot of bad shit. Oh no. Okay, I got a good one for thing in school.
Doing school?
All right, I got a thing for school. All right, cool. So, thing for school. So, a long time ago, were you familiar with what a smartboard was?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, I hooked up a wireless mouse to my teacher's smartboard, and I kept fucking with the whiteboard.
Yep.
So, whenever she would, write something, I'd undo it. And she, literally freaked out and blamed the nerd kid in our class. And was like, oh, Brian, stop doing this. And then, yeah, that happened.
You put any, porno or anything on the screen or what?
No.
No? Nothing like that? All right, you have a nice night,
cool.
man.
You too, guy.
All right, so what's the worst thing you did in school?
I got caught, can I say with weed? I got caught with weed and I had to, it was the first year that they were actually giving out tickets for that kind of thing. So I had to do a $50 ticket and everything and spend a 4-hour class doing it. Yeah. So just having a job card at school. Yeah.
All right, you have a nice night.
Are we doing video too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, what's something you never told your parents?
Oof. That I had a threesome.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Hi, this is Horny Bastards. What's something you never told your parents?
Something I never told my parents. Oh my fucking god. I don't know. I feel like I tell you everything. Shit.
You want a different question?
Yes. I told them everything.
What's something you never told your ex?
How about you fuck somebody else?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably it right there. Yeah, something like somebody else. She was hot. That's all I gotta say. I ain't saying who. She was hot.
You have a nice night, man.
That's it, bro.
Alright, this is Horny Bastards. What's the worst thing that you ever did in school?
I cheated on an exam to get in.
Come on, that's the worst thing you did?
So sorry.
Alright, what's something you never told your parents?
That I stole her vibrator to please myself.
Alright, you have a nice night. You ready? Alright, what's something you never told your parents?
Shit, shit, in high school I used to sneak out every single night and go to my girl's house. I never told them that shit.
That's the worst?
The worst thing? Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, the worst thing you never told your parents, bro.
Shit, I don't know. I don't really talk to my parents like that, so.
Alright, I feel you, dog. You have a nice night. Alright, what's something you never told your parents?
Wait, what happened?
Nah, I don't want to do this.
What's something you never told your parents?
Something I never told my parents?
Yep.
One time, I was at their house, well, our house, and I had sex with my mom's friend.
Was it good?
It was decent.
Decent?
Yeah.
Alright, bro. You have a good night. Alright, this is Horny Bastards. What's the worst thing you ever did at school?
Double bird a teacher.
You did what?
I flipped a double bird to a teacher.
That's the worst thing? Alright, you have a nice night.
Thank you.
What kind of channel you guys got?
Huh?
What kind of channel you guys got?
Just stuff like this. We do hot sauce videos and stuff like that.
Alright, cool.
Alright, what's something you never told your parents?
Something I never told my parents?
Yep.
Oh, gosh. I don't know if I got an interesting answer for you.
I'll give you another question if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
What's the worst thing you ever did at school?
Worst thing I ever did at school? I was a freaking goody two-shoes, dude. Probably worst thing I ever did was... Yeah, I got nothing there. I can think on it. Give me a sec. Worst thing that I
Something
ever
you never told your ex.
Something I never told my ex. Oh, man. My opinion of her mom, probably.
What's your opinion of your mom?
She was super nice, but just crazy off the walls.
What's the craziest thing she ever did?
Craziest thing she did? I think it was this time we went to California, and she was convinced that there was these.
I could do an interview next if you want.
I would love to jump on the Harley with that thing, dude. I'd stand
You went to California and what happened?
Honestly, nothing interesting, dude. I'll probably have to pass up on this. Actually,
You have a nice night, dude.
That much, but you guys.
So what gave you the idea with the horns?
Is that it? Horny Bastards.
Oh, I see.
Alright, so what's something you never told your parents? That's a devious laugh. I like that.
There was a lot of drugs on my back patio last night. There's a lot of stuff that I don't want to say on YouTube.
Hey, don't incriminate yourself now.
But there's a lot of stuff that should not have been there that she would fuck me up for, bro. Some good times, I will say that.
Good times.
Oh, of course. They're always good when nobody knows.
Alright, bro. You have a good night.
Hey, Brody, I appreciate you. Have a good night, all right?
You too. Alright, so what's the worst thing that you ever did in school?
We broke a window in the library.
Did you get any trouble for it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah? What happened?
Something like a suspension.
Suspension?
Have you heard of the word suspension?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we got.
Alrighty. Have a nice day.
Okay.
What are you like? What are you like famous or like in this like you're trying to get started?
We're getting started.
Okay.
Alright. So what's something you never told your parents?
That I've done copious amounts of
I shouldn't say that. Drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah.
Any good ones?
Yeah, all kinds.
Are you sharing?
What?
Are you sharing?
I don't have any right now.
You have a good night.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, what's the worst thing you never told your parents?
So, worst thing I never told my parents was probably the time I had 10 people sneak into our bedroom.
And what happened?
Honestly, we were in like 8th grade, so nothing like crazy. We all just like slept. But
that's the worst thing?
That I told my parent, that I haven't told my parents. I moved out at 15, so I didn't have to tell them a lot.
What's the worst thing you never told your ex? You want to know it? What's the worst thing you never told your ex?
I don't have very many exes, man. So,
and what's the worst thing you never told your parents?
I tell them everything, man. But I'll tell you the worst thing I did tell them is that we flipped this car. We were driving my friend's mom's vehicle, and he was drunk driving, and I was in the passenger seat, and was doing like 45, and it was a Toyota RAV 2016. He pulls the e-brake and he yanks the wheel, and we just flipped, and we left it there.
Did y'all get hurt?
No, but yeah, it was fun.
I mean, you have a nice night.
Thank you.
He's a YouTuber.
No, I'm not.
He's famous YouTuber.
Huh?
Where's your style? Thank you, guys. Sorry.
Alright, you have a nice night. Alright, so what's the worst thing you never told your parents?
That I had sex.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright, what's the worst thing you did at school?
Vaped in the bathroom, maybe. Actually, I did suck dick behind the school trailers.
Was it fun?
Oh, it was so much fun.
Alright, you have a good night.
You too.
Let's get it.
You ready?
Okay.
Alright, so what's the worst thing you never told your parents?
I hit a bitch in the closet after I got done fucking her.
Was it good?
She was a thought.
So it wasn't no good?
It was decent.
Alright,
I lost my virginity.
You want to do a question?
Yeah, let's get it.
Alright, so what's the worst thing you ever did in school?
Why you
I ain't going front.
I get the wild. Nah.
And the
fuck
TV.
that.
And then
Hold on, here. I got you. What's the worst thing you never told your ex?
That I never?
You never told your ex.
That I smacked her sister.
Go Clay!
Yeah, have a good night. Alright, so what's the worst thing you never told your parents?
Oh, the worst thing I've never told my parents. I guess that I did drugs. I smoked weed. Fuck.
So that's it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Worst thing I told my parents, Mom, I crashed your car.
You crashed your mom's car?
Yeah.
How'd it happen?
New York City. I was in Long Island to get back down to Brooklyn. Made the wrong turn, hit two cars, pulled it up, got back home, parked the car like, I don't know what the hell happened.
Alright, y'all have a good night, man.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Alright, so what's something you never told your ex?
Never told my ex?
Yep.
Oh God. I'm sorry, but your friend is really hot. Like
You ain't never smashed?
I would never, but I would think about it.
Think about it? Alright, you wanna do one? What's the worst thing you never told your parents?
The worst thing I haven't told my parents? Oh man, I don't. I cheated on some tests in school. A lot of
worst
them.
thing?
I don't know. It's pretty bad.
Is it cheating?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of problems you don't say on camera.
What's the worst thing you never told your ex?
That's a great ass question. Honestly, I don't know. I ain't got really nothing for it.
What's the worst thing you never told your parents?
Told my parents? I don't know, man. I mean, I've done acid and shrooms, and I never told them that. So that's probably it. But yeah, other than that, I really haven't been that like.
I murdered
mischievous.
somebody.
He did murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I helped him cover up the body. Unfortunately. Oh shit! Wait a second. Don't say that. I killed him.
Have a nice night. Alright, so what's something you never told your ex?
Her pussy was trash.
Why was it trash? Was it loose or what? And get wet or what?
It was my first ever ex, right? So it was the first time eating pussy. So it's like it tasted bad. So that kind of just like gave me PTSD to ever do it again.
What it tastes like? What it tastes like?
Fish.
All right, bro. You have a good. All right. So what's the worst thing you ever did in school?
Worst thing I did in school was I dressed up as a ninja with like 4 of my buddies, and we just like went into classrooms and trashed the place and ran out.
Did you get in trouble for it?
We were so close. They called like on the intercom. The principal was like, whoever these kids are, we're gonna find them. We will get you by the end of the day. They never got us.
You want a question?
Sure.
All right. What's the worst thing you never told your parents?
That I saw my other friends naked.
Was it boys or girls?
Homies.
What'd you do about it?
I mean, we cross-peed. That was pretty much it.
You what?
Cross-peed.
Cross-peed?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Sure. I mean, it is what it is. If you're cool with your friends, you're going to see them naked. It doesn't matter.
All right, bro. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
I love the helmet, man.
Thank you.
I thought that was your hero. Thank you, man.
Of course. All right, so are these your parents right here?
These are not my parents.
Okay,
That
sorry.
one is my parent.
That one is your parent? All right,
That
so
one is just a friend of a parent.
what's the worst thing you never told your parents?
There's a lot of things. A lot of drugs involved in that. A lot of really hardcore drugs. But hey, I'm just gonna keep my voice pretty low right now.
As long as you have fun, right?
Exactly.
All right,
That's the whole point of life.
All right, you have a good night.
Thank you. Hey, you too.
That's cocksucker. He's a fucking piece of shit. Let's go.
All right, so what's the worst thing you never told your parents?
What's the worst thing I told my parents? I don't even know, bro.
A different question?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's the worst thing you never told your ex?
That she ain't shit and she fucking sucked dick for some money. What else you got?
Of course. You have a good night.
Nah, man, hit me up with another question.
Another question?
Hey, I got
one more question.
I got Frenchies on deck, man. 407-860-2660. I got puppies all day.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, hit me up with another
What's
question.
the worst thing you ever did in school?
Fuck the teacher.
What's the worst thing I did in school? Well, I used to go on ISS all the time, and I used to hit their ass with paper balls, bro. So that when the teacher wasn't looking, we made the teacher quit one time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
But hey, 407-860-2660, Frenchies.
Hit this man up.